Previously on Survivor, the swap arrived, and a schoolyard pick resulted in an equal 3-3 split on each tribe. At New Suncook, JJ was determined to flip an original Suncook member and keep original Cohos together. At the new Cohos, original tribe lines appeared unchanged, but the threat of going to rocks was on everyone's mind. Cohos was able to solve the word puzzle in record time, sending Suncook to tribal. JJ saw this as a perfect opportunity to take out physical threat Noah, but Louisa, fearing an idol, and JJ's relationship with Sam, wanted to target Sam. This uncertainty resulted in JJ doubting his alliance, but in the end, Erica and Sam flipped, resulting in Noah going home in a 5-1 vote. 11 campers remain, who will be voted out tonight.
All of our decision making yesterday, everything was challenge based. So this was
really the first
a major for our tribe at least. It was a major
strategic one we've done.
Major strategic vote out.
I got pretty paranoid. And yeah, I was wondering, can I trust my teammates, number one? And number two, even if I can I trust Sam and Erica?
Yeah, that was the most stressful tribal council.
That was hands down.
Wait, which one? This one?
This one we just had.
I think the second
I don't know
one.
if you guys felt
No,
that.
I think the other one.
Where I'm at right now, I'm feeling Coha strong, and definitely not letting my guard down or relaxing, but feeling just a huge sigh of relief. Are you with me?
I'm totally 100% with you.
I was deliberating whether or not to bring this up, but I am now.
Okay.
John and Carl approached me about forming a core alliance between the three of us.
You, John, and Carl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think JJ will be more loyal to me than either John or Carl will. And those two are over there. I like them both. I trust them both as far as Cohos goes. But within Cohos, I need an ally that I can trust. And I think it's going to be JJ. The only person that I know by and see after this. I think the two of us can be a title alliance.
I 100% agree with that. Yeah.
So I'll play into the John Carl thing when we get to marriage.
Let's try to go.
Yeah.
If
the
we
two
can
of us can pull each other up.
Yep. Yes, I agree.
I feel like I know where everyone stands now. Me and JJ have got Sam and Erica sold on Dan being the next one out.
That went well.
I thought everyone was panicking. So like,
yeah,
I was nervous because
there was no doubt in my mind he did not have that idol. I'll let you know what.
So
I was nervous that you and Lisa were like.
I was just all morning. I was just trying to calm her down. And be like, I trust Erica and Sam.
I think we have an alliance between me and Sam and JJ and Louisa, and hopefully we can just win the next challenge and then we don't have to worry about it. But I think if we lose, I think Dan is gonna be voted out.
I believe I'm still in a good alliance with the other two original Cohos members. We have a plan going on like keeping me kind of like secluded from them a little bit, so we don't get the other two original Suncook members suspicious of what's going on. Being in that role, it makes me a little bit suspicious.
It's actually just been back and forth.
Which is so annoying.
No matter what, going to the next tribal, I'm not worried. Thanks 90% Erica, 10% Dan.
I love Louisa. She's a little timid. She gets like, she's afraid of her own shadow kind of thing. But Louisa has already said to me, okay, well then maybe for this next challenge, we should throw it.
What I'm worried about is John and Carl saying to themselves, these guys fucked us over for no apparent reason. They had the majority. They talked about what it would do if we had the majority, and they didn't do it.
I'm not fucking throwing shit. I don't lose on purpose. That's my thing. I'm competitive. competitive, I'm not throwing challenges, and I don't like that idea just naturally. Can you help me with this? Roysa is of the mindset that it might be advantageous for us to throw the next challenge, which I know we were talking about yesterday.
But it's too suspicious. You can't just throw it. Puts a target on your back.
I also just don't want to go to tribal. Like, at this point, I want it to be Cohas strong, but I don't...
It's not fun losing.
And I don't want to risk you, me, or Luisa going home.
Now that we won, I think it's a much higher probability that we end up in like a rock situation when we lose. And I don't want a rock situation. I think that it makes how I played the idol complicated. If we lose a number over there, I think I might have to make a real big play.
Look at that freaking canoe. It's just there. There's little spider webby things, so I doubt that they work. Or they did, and I'm just...
You might see tape somewhere. Like, you might see...
Oh my freaking god.
No fucking... Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Everybody shut up!
Stop jumping! That canoe, man, it looks suspicious, so... I lifted it up and checked everywhere, and I actually found a hidden media idol. I do not have it on me, but I do have it. Okay, I'm not reading that right now. I read it in the tent because I didn't want anybody to like see me do it. But it said you can use this up to the merge. I'm going to... Can I throw this in there? Shit!
As far as the idol with Kate, that is the best case scenario. Now to have an idol in our pocket with the 3-3 tie, it really changes the dynamics. I'm hoping that we can maybe leverage the fact that she has an idol into one of them voting on our side. She looked under the canoe. She found the hidden media idol. So now she has an hidden media.
It sounds like Kate has an idol, which is so sick. For now, anyway, like, don't tell them. Try and get some kind of inkling about who they would be voting for. And then, so like if we could play correctly, that's so valuable. Obviously, like the situation 3v3 over here and 3v3 over there is like really volatile, but like I couldn't imagine being in a better situation. For now, anyway, like, don't tell them. Try and get some kind of inkling about who they would be voting for. And then, so like if we could play correctly, that's so valuable. I guess Kate found this idol with Andrew, so they kind of had to tell everybody. I still don't think it makes sense for me to tell people about my idol. Priority, if we can, is trying to find some kind of crack if we can. You know? I know that's low probability, but like if we can figure that out and jump into the merge with an idol, that's so much sweeter.
I don't have it. If you guys are keeping it for yourself, I get that. That's fine. I'm straight up, I don't have it.
I have barely even looked.
I don't want to look now though, because then that tells them that we don't have it. You know. I feel good that Morgan, John, and I would go to rocks if it came to it. I think we're gonna try and present to Kate and Trey like a 2-2 thing, and hopefully maybe target Andrew first. I think there's like a small chance that we might be able to flip Trey onto Andrew. I feel like Andrew might rub people the wrong way a little bit too.
Yeah, exactly.
So that might work in our favor.
I would be down for this for 100%. Like, that's where my head's been at. Just trying to, yeah.
Coach just whispered to me he wanted me to come over and get water so that him and Morgan can pitch to Trey and Kate that Andrew and I are on the outs. And I agreed to it. I was like, fine, whatever, I'll let them have that conversation. But like, you don't pitch someone to be on the outs unless you're willing to lose them. So I'm feeling like I'm in a little hot water. If we go to tribal, I'm a little bit worried. So I have my idol. If I feel like I need to play it, I'll play it.
report to your next challenge with 3 dots at the end. That's it.
That is it. I can't think of anything. They don't use
Clap,
sound. What does that even
So
mean?
The lost this clue.
where's the best spot? Okay.
Still alive.
So
Look at that.
Co-host getting your first look at the new Suncook tribe. Noah voted out at the last tribal.
Big oops.
That being said, Carl, take it back.
Coach K with the soccer.
Oh, you
soccer
look at
shirt
I'm labeled.
on.
I'm labeled.
Oh shit! Oh!
All right, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you are playing charades.
Okay.
The way this will work is 2 people will be behind the table while 1 person runs out to a list, try to memorize the animals, come back and act them out to try to get the 2 people behind the table to get those 4 animals. First tribe to get the 4 animals scores a point. We're playing a 3. There's a master list of animals, so if you know what you're choosing from. And other than that, it's a classic camp game. From Season 1 and Season 4, special guest Becca will be holding the cards today.
Yeah, Lisa! Run!
Okay.
Huh?
Remember them, remember them!
Got this.
Same order.
Done. Done.
Co-op, 1.
Good job.
Okay.
Go.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Okay.
Done!
Suncook.
Nice! Let's go!
Good job.
Ready? Survivors ready?
Yep.
Done.
Done.
Co-op.
Yes!
Survivors ready?
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Yes!
Nice it up.
What the heck was the last one? Rabbit. I'm sorry.
Next point wins.
Got it! Got it! Got it! Got it!
Got it.
Got it!
Loose monkey, rabbit, giraffe, Suncook!
Yeah! Oh, yeah! Let's go! Nice! Guys, come on! Yes!
It works.
Let's fucking go!
All right, congratulations, Suncook.
Yeah!
You are safe from the next vote.
Yeah!
Koha, sorry, got nothing for you. Got your stuff, but that's camp.
Nice job, guys.
Rest in peace, Noah.
I don't know how long we've been on.
I know. Yeah. Noah.
So basically, everything is a dumpster fire at camp right now. Everybody's kind of splitting off.
All right, well, I'm not gonna pretend like I feel comfortable. So if anyone wants to go have a chat, like,
I mean, I'd like to chat with everybody.
yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm just, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, I know I need to talk to everybody, so I'm not trying to wait the last minute. I'll go with you, John.
I think that, I mean, I feel like it would make more sense for us to try and take, like, John and them.
I get why it feels like that for you.
Yeah.
I
You know what I'm saying?
don't trust Andrew is the thing.
When Carl and Trey walked off together, we all agreed that we were going to vote Carl out. Playing a game, and like, people like them are going to steamroll the merge.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm good with it. I would lock that in right now. I will vote Carl out of this game. With this, I'll do it. I'll lock that in.
Lock it in. Listen.
Anything to save our own butts, right?
True, true.
I mean, I'm obviously going to advocate for John.
Yeah. No. Like, I mean, you know that I'm gonna do the same towards Andrew. I get that. So I think for their perception is what matters with the merge coming up. So if we take out, if Andrew wins, then we go into it, and then it's easy for me and Morgan and John to be like, yeah, we stayed Koha strong. Like, welcome us back in Koha strong. We just have to convince him to take like Erica out first, and then we have control with this 5.
Yeah. Carl's like trying to convince me that I should vote out one of my own team players, which is like, does he think I'm a fucking idiot? Does he think I'm like a lobotomized piece of shit? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay. I feel strong with Kate and Andrew in the kind of way, like I felt very strong individually with them, but I didn't think they had a good bond. But now in the way that like soldiers go to war together and they trench together, I feel like we're bound. What have you guys been talking about over there?
With Morgan?
Yeah, just since I last spoke.
She says we're still good on Carl, but who knows? Like, I don't know what you got from Carl, but he hasn't talked to me yet, so I'm guessing it's my name coming out of his mouth.
Carl wants you.
Yeah, having a little wedge with Kate. I don't know if you've walked up yet, but she said she was the other vote on Andrew when there was 2 on him. She confirmed that. I was like, oh great, perfect. Yeah. So we just need her to push Trey towards that. The only concern is an idol.
It's just hard for me to move him at all, which makes me feel like I should just get rid of him. Like the only thing that I have is that he's like a good shield, obviously.
He is a
But,
good
like,
shield.
I think we just kind of yes man Andrew a bit.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
I've just been telling him it's you.
yeah, that's fine.
Because he's like, oh, he's a strong competitor.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm good. Like, you guys have been my closest allies since day one.
Yeah.
So like, I've been locked in with you guys from the start.
I think what we need to remember is that we have the power right now.
Right now, I
And
think we do.
it's this vote. And so we can choose whoever we want.
The plan that I've laid in place, try to convince Trey and Kate that like we wanted a foursome with me and Morgan to be strong. I hope that bears fruit. I think we can get Andrew out. Kate's already voted for him once. I think that there's a wedge for us to, a crack for us to wedge into there.
If there's a merge next, like this time, after this tribal, if there's a merge, we, the 4 of us, you, me, and then Trey, I feel like we'd have a good chance of getting JJ off.
Getting JJ off, pulling, we'd have, like, I think that group, we can pull Erica, we might be able to talk to Dan. Like, there's options.
I really like this 4. Well, I feel like we could fucking dominate with shit.
100%. 100%.
That's why I don't mind getting rid of Andrew.
Yeah.
I really don't.
And I don't, like, I said this already, so I don't I chose Trey first because I wanted to bring him up. I wanted to work with him, and John was like, I don't know who to pick. I was like, grab Kate. Like, that's what I wanted.
Yeah. I feel like I'm disposable. Like, I feel Carl and Morgan have really bonded. The fact that they told me to go get water so they could pitch my name doesn't sit well with me, so I'm thinking there's a high probability I'm gonna play my idol on myself.
They're not fucking moving.
No,
they're not moving. Why would they move at this point?
Morgan, and she said, no, we're all voting in. I was like,
I think that's true, because I think they really need us, and I don't think they're like obfuscating at all.
No.
But I think we should tell Andrew that we're gonna go try.
Yes.
And then use her idol on Andrew.
On Andrew.
She wants to go for John. She wants to go for John. Yeah, it's her idol. And so I'm like, I didn't even feel like I had the right to argue.
And I still have my immunity idol, so it's like, I either play it now or wait, and I can't play it at all.
Listen, I honestly, this is so up in the air. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna write down.
I don't know. It's honestly your call.
It's very hard. My brain's scrambled. Like a little egg.
All right, new co-host, welcome to Tribal Council. This is a new look for you. Morgan, how is this experience different than the two tribals you've already been to?
I mean, we were talking about this on the way up, but with our original co-host tribe, we were all pretty unified on all our votes, but this time it was like back and forth, and I'm pretty sure everybody's name got thrown out there today. So we'll see what happens.
Andrew, if everyone's name got thrown out there, how do you determine which ones are legitimate throw out there and which ones are maybe fake?
I mean, it's important, like when you see people, after you have a conversation, you want to kind of see where that person goes next. And if they're talking to the person that you're vying for, then like, are they really voting that way? Probably not. So like, you kind of have to be aware of all the conversations that are happening around you to kind of get a good tell on where people are going.
Are there any conversations in particular you just had that you saw that happen?
Do I have to be specific?
Yes,
I'd rather
you asked, so yes, you do have to be specific.
Oh God, on the spot. I would.
Day two.
I think I had a conversation with John and Morgan, and then they kind of went and had a conversation with Carl after. That was a little concerning.
What was in that conversation that made it concerning that they went to Carl?
Why you're throwing me under the bus, bud?
No, you threw yourself under there.
Well, just about what we talked about, and I don't know how much information that I might have shared.
Carl, John.
I will say that I don't remember the order of conversations that went. I just tried to grab whoever was open because everybody was breaking off.
Yeah.
There was a point where I was sitting there by myself and I'm like, well, whoever's open for me to grab, I'm just going to grab. I'll talk to you. If someone's open, I'll talk to you. So I don't think it really means much there. I think everybody was just kind of grabbing who they could and being like, hey, like, this is what I heard, this is what I heard, this is what I heard. Like, what are you doing? And we just kind of kill each other out there.
Right.
Carl, that still must raise alarms for you though a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I am aware that my name was brought up. So for me, this is, I thought the first tribal was stressful. This is miles beyond that. I mean, anytime your name is brought up, even if it's, you know that everyone else's name is brought up, it still eats at you a little bit.
Well, with all this going on, does anyone have any final sense to put in before we go and vote?
I'll just say this round's like the first round I felt like really played Survivor. It's been a blast. So.
Good. Well,
True.
for one of you, this is the last round.
Yeah.
Oh my God, don't say.
So, Andrew, you're up for. Anybody has a hidden immunity idol and like to play it, now would be the time.
I'm playing this for Andrew.
For Andrew. All right. This is a hidden immunity idol. All votes for Andrew will not count.
I'm not taking any chances.
Sorry, it's a little wet. thing. This too is a hidden immunity idol. All votes for John will not count. With that, I'll read the votes. The votes are read. The decision is final. That person will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote. Andrew does not count. Andrew does not count. Andrew does not count. That's 3 votes read, no votes counted. John does not count. John does not count.
Spelled my name wrong.
That's 5 votes, no votes counted. The final vote, John.
Oh. So what does that mean?
So here is where we're at. Since both idols were played for the people that got votes, no votes, so that vote almost does not matter at all. Now we will do another complete revote, but now Andrew and John are immune. With that, you guys want to deliberate a little publicly?
Yes. Can we get in our 3? Because
no, sit down.
No, we have to sit.
Yeah. Take the other. Right. All right, let's go.
So, what's the vote? Yeah. So, same answer.
Okay. Yeah, vote Trey. Go Trey. No, we'll go to the rock. We'll go Trey. Yeah. Right. Great. At this point, everybody lied to me, so I'm...
Do you need the vote?
You lied too, so don't say everyone lied to me.
Oh, I wasn't saying as an insult.
I'm just saying, you can't say that. Like, I'm not trying to come at you, but you lied too, so.
I know, I didn't mean that. I'm like, at this point, I know. I get it. I wasn't...
Trey, I'm sorry. I legitimately wanted the 4 to the end, but with the 2 on the outs both being safe, it's messed all of the plans up.
My entire life is in Kate's hands. 21-year-old's hands. She's like barely allowed to drink.
Alright, once these votes are read, the decision is final. That person will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, T-Bone, Trey. T-Bone, 2 T-Bone. Trey, that's 3 Trey. No votes, anyone else. Morgan. Morgan. So that's 2 votes Morgan, 3 votes Trey, 1 vote left. Morgan. So this is where we stand. Second tie. I have a feeling all of you guys are staying true. You're not going to flip. Do we need to do the pomp and circumstance with another vote or anything? No. All right. So what that means now is Trey, Andrew, Morgan, and John are all safe. It's a deadlock tie, so now Kate and Carl are going to go to a rock drop. Unless they can...
But wait, going right here. I don't think he said that. I think he said only Kate can.
No, E-S, you can flip. Can we right now? If you're really concerned, like, focus. You know what I mean?
I already trusted you.
So,
We're here.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to do another vote. So we're going to do the prompts and everything. So.
I thought you guys don't get to vote.
Only our votes matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, true.
Only our vote matters, so it's like...
That's true. So,
guys know the spiel. I'll read the votes. First vote, Morgan. One Morgan, one vote left. Sixth person voted as survivor, Merrimack Madness, Morgan. Morgan, in the most roundabout way I've seen, trying to smoke it. Morgan. Hi, Morgan. If this felt like the first round you guys played Survivor, it felt like the first round I hosted Survivor. And all I have to say is, let the game begin. Grab your torches, get back to Sam. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
Oh my gosh, I mean, if I had to go out, that was one hell of a vote to go out on. I mean, I didn't see the idols coming. I figured we'd be split, but like, just that was nuts. I understand the game that everyone was playing, so I don't have any hard feelings for anybody, and I'm just really happy I was able to come out and play. It was a lot of fun.
Next time on Survivor, an episode like none other. As the merge arrives, so does a twist none of the campers see coming.
You will all experience something new.